This is the compelling story of the 1980 SAS Iranian Embassy Siege, told through the eyes of Rusty Firmin, one of the brave SAS operatives involved.
How did the Iranian Embassy rescue mission start?
Well,
Because were you known as a man with no gloves or something?
that's it.
What was that?
Well, it's in the book, but actually, it started in the 30th of April 1980, finished on 5th of May 1980, with the resolution, should we say. But the fact is that, like everybody else, I wore gloves all the time. However, after the 6-day siege, when we were going to do the resolution, I was sat watching the snooker next door in the Royal College of General Practitioners. So I was sat in there watching the snooker when we got the final call to go and rescue the remaining 19 hostages. Predominantly, always took my gloves off and put them down my body armour. But when I went down to sit down that once to watch the TV, because Cliff Thorburn was playing Alex Higgins in the final of the Embassy World Championship, quite a few of us were interested in snooker. Used to play it whenever we went abroad, whenever we could. So I was sat there watching it when I got the call. By then, I was the team leader, blue team. I was going to lead the assault. So I got outside after they executed the hostage. I got outside and realised we was gone into position, that my gloves weren't down there. I'd left them on the table. So when I was watching snooker, that was the only time I didn't put them down my body armour. I got outside and we've gone into position, and then I realised, but the picture that's in the book and the other pictures, you'll see a picture of me taken by the police snipers with a guy with no gloves in the middle.
When armed terrorists stormed the Iranian embassy in London, taking hostages and demanding political changes, the world watched in fear. Rusty Firmin and his team launched a daring and expertly executed rescue mission that stunned the world.
Well, that was me. So that's how I got the name Rusty Firmin, the man with no gloves, because everybody else in the team had their gloves on.
People must have thought he must be a mad bastard with no gloves.
Yeah, and it was caught in the group, my group, like that, with a weapon, with no gloves on. But you can bet your life I wasn't going to go back to pick the gloves up to go back out again. So that's how that came about.
Do you get in trouble for that? Or is it not a big issue?
Nobody knew until the pictures arrived. Okay? And nobody really knew, because it's not like today, Zoom is across the world in 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
In those days, in 1980, they weren't interested in Rusty Firmin. They were interested in the assault that was being shown on TV. You've seen it probably 100 times, at the front, on the balcony and all that type of stuff. I was at the back door with my team, ready to go in through the library, which we did. So we did that. There's a couple of police guys went down with the stretcher to pick him up. That was proof of murder on UK soil. Maggie Thatcher gave us the, because don't forget, this was still a Met Police operation. Okay? We were there to back up the police. Not a lot of people know that, but that's a fact. So the police had dealt with it all the way through. Now we've got the body dumped on the step outside. Maggie Thatcher, obviously Prime Minister. It was then decided that the Met Police would hand over the operation to the SAS. That was done on a scruffy old bit of paper, signed over. You now have control. And with that, we were informed, the teams, that we were going to go and rescue the hostages. Nobody knew what else was going to happen, but we had proof of murder. So we all go into the position. It took 16 minutes to get into position covertly. We didn't want to alert them if we could. Remember, they just killed somebody. It took us 16 minutes, top of the building, bottom of the building, balcony, back door, all the surrounding area. And then when we got the go, 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 it took 11 minutes from start to finish for our two teams, the red and blue team, Peace Squadron, to enter the building and rescue the hostages. At that stage, there was 26 originally. Some had been let out, one had been killed. There was 19 hostages remaining.
In this video, we'll hear Rusty's first-hand account of the tense moments, meticulous planning, and heroic actions that saved innocent lives and became a defining moment in counterterrorism history. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more incredible stories like this.